Hey now guys, welcome to my stream. Sorry it's very late. It's something. I'm just double checking, making sure everything's okay. Welcome to my stream. Sorry it's very late. I guess I should have expected this. But here we are. It's going to be a quick little stream. Playing Mario. There we go. No. Oh, jeez. Playing Mario 64 on the Dreamcast. I never thought this was possible. I'm pretty sure no one back then thought this was possible. But thank you to the efforts of some of the smartest. Oh. Thank you to some of the efforts of some of the smartest people on the internet. They brought Mario 64 to the Dreamcast. As you can see, I'm playing it right here with the Retro Fighters controller. Alright. Where is this thing? Oh, down there. There we go. Whew. There we go, there we go. There we go. Okay, whew. Well, no one ever thought this was possible. They decomped the game, made it look nice, and because of that, we now have the ability. Oh no, no! Oh, to play this on a Dreamcast. Now something went wrong. As you guys can see, that there's a red line going up and down the screen. And it's because of a I don't know what that is, some sort of glitch having to do with the memory card. The reason I say that is because when I try to stick my VMU Pro, the same effect happens on mine. Like the same effect happens. Right now I'm using a basic Dreamcast memory card to save my progress. So I have to remember that whenever I play this game. There we go. Oh. You know, I always found this game to be a little too loose. I'm not gonna lie. To me, it feels a little too loose. No. Well, no, you don't. No. Oh man, I'm always messing up in this part. But as I was saying, it feels a little too loose. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that. Oh, you know, I messed that up. I'm gonna get that star, by the way. It feels loose. How else can I describe it? Go right there. You jump there. You jump there. See, I don't care about fall damage. Okay. There. Hey Mike, how you doing? Can't believe what I'm doing right now. This is Mario 64 on the Sega Dreamcast. That's right, Sega Dreamcast, Mario 64. I cannot believe at what I'm playing right now. Some very smart people made this mod, or made this, it's called a decomp. Yep, they basically took apart Mario 64 line by line of code and then made it work on the Dreamcast. And that's no easy feat. That's like some serious like John Carmack hacking skills right there, man. I knew I was gonna get the star. See, haha, right there. Save and continue. There's this whole, like, you don't know this, Mike, but you might know, but they found a way through emulators and things of that nature. They kind of find a way of what is being read as people play games. And because of that, they were able to decompile a lot of Nintendo 64, well, a couple of Nintendo 64 games. And when people research and look at the code, they could reassign and rework a lot of that to work on different consoles. For example, the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast libraries are really easy to understand. However, some of the special effects that the 64 could only do have to be either taken out or scaled back on the Dreamcast. That's why you don't see a lot of fog and things. But it's very cool. It's very cool. Like, I really do like. I do like what I'm playing here. Yeah, they got for the Dreamcast they got Doom 64, Star Fox 64, and Mario 64. They're also working on a. You know what? No, they also got like Duke Nukem 0 Hour on PC working, and they got Perfect Dark on PC working. Looks basically as sharp as this, you know. Some people like the little blur when it comes. That on the 64 games, but I don't like it. Like the 64 doesn't need anti-aliasing. It looks good enough as it is. The TVs up back then offered enough blur. They didn't need to add any more, but they did, and it looks like garbage. Which makes me wonder. I gotta find an old TV to connect my Dreamcast to, just so I can see how Mario 64 looks on this. Where was I going? You don't happen to know where the green switch is there? Or do you, Mike? Did you ever have a 64 back in the day? Oh, please tell me you did. I can sure use your help. Okay, well, it's filled with ghosts. Oh man, you only had a PlayStation. Yeah, I figured you seem too cool to have a 64. Later. Same here. I got a 64 like really like in 2004, I think. What the hell am I looking at? I guess that's a very cool looking effect. How do I talk? Oh God. No, the Dreamcast. Well, what I noticed about, like back then, everyone's gaming habits were very different. I could tell you, as awesome as the PlayStation 1 was, you could basically say that the arrival of the PlayStation 1 was the changing of the guard, so to say, where gaming wasn't just for the niche audience, it was more for, they were trying to sell it to everyone, and I would say Sony was pretty successful in doing that. But along with that came a delusion, a deluded kind of experience that I remember having. If you really go back far enough, you can easily find a lot of mech games and a lot of ninja games coming out roughly 1 or 2 times a year. But when was the last giant robot battle game, a good one, released? Armored Core 6, right? Think about it. Armored Core 6. And before that, you really have to look back. I got excited that a new Ninja Gaiden is coming out. Ninja Gaiden 4. But how long ago was Ninja Gaiden 3? Like what? Since, oof, 8 years? 8, 9 years? So so when the PlayStation arrived, like, it was cool because all these new games were coming out and all that, but like some of the games that I liked were kind of being forgotten about. Or a lot of my friends, they will talk about the Game Day 98 or FIFA 99 or something like that. And I'm like, dude, I'm over here, I'm over here playing Twisted Metal. I'm over here playing Armored Core. Tenchu, Silent Assassin. Oh, that was my shit, man. But seriously, man, I don't. I did not like. I did not like this changing of the guard kind of thing, and it kept on going. If you look at the last Final Fantasy that came out, they so try to make it like God of War, and it's not about that. People want their time. Turn-based battles. They want to find the hidden weaponry, the hidden characters or party members you could find. None of this hand-holding kind of thing, and when I saw Armored Core come out, like, was it 2003? I was so happy. I was like, oh, thank God they haven't forgot about that. My only criticism of that game is that they don't give you like a preset option where if you like a certain set of parts for one type of mission, then you could have a preset saved that way. Then if you have another mission that requires a little bit more firepower, you can have another preset of parts. Every time I change missions, I always have to change out parts and make either my mech lighter or heavier or with more armor. Oh, I'm gonna go to the volcanic plains. I better have this extra heat resistant armor and shit. Oh, I gotta take everything off, put all this stuff on. Oh, you do not have enough power supply. And then I gotta say, oh damn, I gotta do that. Yeah. A lot of the Gundam games, they were more I guess they were pretty cool. They were pretty cool, but it didn't feel like a mech game, so to say. A mech game, like something like Mech Warrior, Mech Assault, Armored Core. Those were pretty good games. Like those games where you could switch out parts, customize your robot to perform certain ways, have the necessary weaponry to fight certain type of enemies. That sort of thing, right? And this thing died? No, it didn't die. Yes, I want to save. It's saving because the thing on the right side is blinking. Alright, I'm going to see what's in here. Swimming beast in the cavern. I like the animation. What's in here? Work elevator. Close to get off. Where the hell am I? I have a theory that Princess Peach has slaves. Mm-hmm. So I gotta go to the Hazy Maze. Like, look how big this castle is. Someone must keep it running. Well, let's see. So you know, I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be here. These guys again? Oh. There. That's what you get. I definitely need a metal cap. I was already there. Oh. Come on. Come on. Okay, I think I'm good. Man. Oh, I gotta hold the jump button. You see, this is what happens. You play too many 3D games and you kind of forget how to oh snap. Like that. Yeah, just like that. There we go. There we go. Ha 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 ha. Got one. Got one. What time is it? Ah. Swimming beast in a cavern. Okay, might as well go to the right. What's this thing saying? Come go to the underground lake. Oh! Oh no! That is so unfair. That is so unfair. You know what? There's probably some guy right now looking at how I play this game, calling me a dumbass. What's in here? Oh wait, I've already been in here, right? I don't know, just... Oh. Okay, let's... Yeah, give me a life. There. Oh, snap. Man, I gotta find where to get that switch for the green cap. Oh, that's the monster? Oh, this guy's nasty. He doesn't do anything. Okay, well. Oh. I don't know if that was pure luck or skill, but I got it. You know, now that I noticed, now that they mention it, they do talk about Mario with this missing hat. Ah. Oh wow. Every Mario fan is probably hating on me right now. Oh wait. I have to be Metal Mario to hit that switch. I think when I hit that switch... Damn. Okay, come on. Up. There we go. Damn. Okay, hold on. Oh, come on, take me over there. That's it. That's it. Just take me to the double doors. There. No. Yes. There. No. How do you get this? Is there a way to turn this thing? There we go. There we go. Oh man, come on. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta go for it, you know? Oh, there we go. Yes. I didn't think so either. I'm not proficient in this game. I'm very, very new. And the only reason I got it was because people told me that it was a good game. And the right people told me it was a good game. Not these fanboys. For a long time, I wouldn't play anything Mario, cause in elementary I had this like friend that was a Super Mario fanboy to the extreme. You know, every Halloween he would dress up as Mario. He would have like a Mario lunchbox, a Mario VHS cassettes, all this stuff, right? Mario. And when the time came for me to play a little Mario, he wouldn't let me play. Yeah, save it. Okay, there we go. Give me that. I don't know. I was put off with Mario a long time, so like me playing this game was not in the cards, you know. But you know, after working at Target and playing Mario being recommended Mario by some other people, I decided to give it a shot, you know. Like it was only like $15, you know. I got everything right. Hold on, let's give me that cap. As that's what's good in the streets now. There we go. Now I got the green, the metal cap. Yeah, look at that. Hoo yeah. Oh yeah. Shortcut down here. No, wait. I gotta see what's over here. See, this is what the beauty of it is that once you start unlocking places, you can always like backtracking and finding out where else you could go is something enjoyable. It's something I always liked about games like this. Oh, I guess there's nothing in there. What was it saying? get down there. Damn. Yes, I'm practicing how to cheat. Speedrunners do this to, like, I guess, go through walls. There's like a timing to it, and they keep on jumping like that. So in the end, they'll oh, wait, what is it? I'm going the wrong way. So they'll like clip through certain doors and certain walls and get to places where they're not supposed to. like it's, and they do it through stairs. Wait. Alright, I tried. As you can see, I still have yet to get that. You know, this is the farthest I've ever been in Mario. I've never collected these many stars. Never. Now, where's the metal cap? Metal cap's right here. Alright. Now, I don't got a lot of time, so I better... Come on, come on. No! Ah. Well, you know what? What if there's a... You know what? Maybe down there. I haven't thought about that. Is there a metal cap in here? Nope. Have to think about that one. Ah, jeez. I have to think. Of course. Oh, there's somewhere over there. Hurry, just... Come on. No. Damn. So close. So close, guys. You know, seeing people talk about this game, how much they were having, really bummed me out, because Sonic wasn't getting a mainstream 3D game. It really did, man. What? Oh man. Later we will find out what happened, but at the time I remember it was like a week after I got my PlayStation, and I thought that I thought that there was already a Sonic game on the Sega Saturn. And that was not the case at all. Oh, come on, it's wasting time. Get over there. Okay, it's not working. How do I even explain this? There was it was rough, I'll tell you, man. For like 2 years, the Nintendo fanboys were talking about their Mario 64 and finding this, that, and the other. Come on, up. Get over there. Come on, go. Oh man, I wonder if I could just swim down there. Yeah, this thing's not letting me get close. But that is the only green hat in there, right? Or the green block, right? You know, let me look around. It's got to be something, right? Oh, there's one right there. Durr. Alright, first off, if you're made of fully metal, you're... Oh, that is so unfair. I had it too. But if you're made out of metal, you're supposed to sink like a rock, not like... Man. Okay. I'm surprisingly having a lot of fun playing this. Just keep walking, keep walking. You're in the middle. Alright, jump. There we go. Yeah! Give me that star. Get out of here with that. What time is it? Oh, man. Right, I'm only going to stream for 5 more minutes because I got to pick up the wife. Man, oh man, that is not good. Where are you? Yeah, thanks, Mike. Oh. That's good. I'm just gonna talk for the next 5 minutes. I'm a little frustrated after that. But let me see. I have all my 64 games. Yeah, I do. Man, I was very jealous at Nintendo, guys. I probably shared this a lot, but I was when I got my PlayStation, I was really gonna practicing. Yeah, you gotta get that gotta get the XP somewhere, right? But when I got my PlayStation, I really was considering like selling it so I could get a Saturn, so I could play the new Sonic game that was never released. but yeah, I even remember that day. My dad said, "I'll take you to." If I'm remembering right, I'll take you to Toys R Us so you could get your game. And I got WCW Nitro because it was a it was a horrible game, but it was WCW, right? And I take a quick peek over at the Saturn section, and it was basically one 4-foot section with a lot of those papers that they had up there. But all the games that they were covering, all the games that they had available, they were all sports games, and multiple of the same game. So they just kind of like flexed out what they had in the inventory, just to kind of show like they had more. But no, I remember counting like around 6 games, and being really freaked out about that. And then like look over to the PlayStation section. We're talking about like 3-4 4-foot sections full of a bunch of games, like god awful amount of games. And I think the 64 had like 3 4-foot sections and 1 4-foot section specifically for accessories. And the Saturn's only down to 1. I'm like, damn, well, this is not right. Like this is Sega. They should be like, you know, being head to head with everyone else. Nah, man, it was terrible. Like I talked to my brother's friend. You met him at my wedding, right? He's the other Mike that was at the wedding. And I remember asking him like what's going on with the Saturn, like, because I didn't find anything. And then he just basically said, oh, it's like it's not doing good over here. Or he tried to phrase it in a way that people still liked it. Yeah. And I remember just bringing out title after title, like, where's the new Streets of Rage? Because I remember reading an EGM that they're working on a new Streets of Rage, and he said that never came out. Then I asked about a new Phantasy Star or something like it, and he said nothing like that came out. What about a new Toe Jam and Earl? Like, I was bringing out title after title, and then like nothing that like made the Genesis something. Like, none of those games carried over. And then I asked about the new Sonic. He told me that it just got canceled. Like, so oh yeah, that got canceled. And oh my god, hearing that really bummed me out, because I was like half anticipating that game. But it's a fault on my part, because I wasn't keeping up with the magazines, and like the guy and the friends I made like in junior high, You know, they weren't into videos. They were into Spawn, man. They weren't into video games, and it left me in the bind. Like, is this for real? Like, is the Saturn just gonna like die like that? And it turned out that they did. That did die like that, man. It did end up badly, and I never got to play a 32-bit Sonic game. And I was so jealous and pissed off at all the people that had their Mario 64 because they got the mascot platformer. I didn't get one. You know, my homeboy Sonic didn't get one. Damn, that was so heartbreaking. For lack of a better term, man. That sucks so bad. Alright. Well, I'm going to end the stream here, Mike. I kind of wanted to test out this new setup I got going on. Is the audio good? Could you hear me? It's not choppy or anything of the sort? You're the audio guy, so I gotta assume so. Alright, that's all I needed to hear. Alright, man. Well, thank you all 3 people. I don't even know how many people are watching. This thing's not telling me. I'm not at my other place. Okay. Anyway, take care, guys. Catch y'all later. I'll go back to Final Fantasy tomorrow. And play some Street Fighter on the side just to stay sharp. Lates.